What's up, you guys? My name is Kinsey Roberts. If I haven't met you yet, I was a former D1 collegiate athlete, and I'm currently in the process of getting my personal training and nutrition coach certification. I am so glad you are here. Today's video is about something that is crucial to know if you are someone who is planning on losing weight. A lot of people make this mistake, and it's one of the main reasons why people don't get the results that they want. So we're going to talk about it because the journey of weight loss can be oftentimes challenging and confusing, and I think everyone deserves to know the right way to do it. So first off, let's start with the basics and understanding the difference between cardio and strength training, because each play a very significant role in losing weight. Cardio is any exercise that gets your heart rate up. Oftentimes when people think of cardio, running may be the first thing that comes to your mind. It burns calories while you're doing it, and it improves your cardiovascular health. Now, strength training, on the other hand, is all about building muscle. It involves using resistance to tone and strengthen muscles. Now, both are effective for fat loss, but each work in different ways. So let's talk a little bit more about cardio. When it comes to losing fat, cardio is great for burning calories. So when you're running or you're doing a brisk walk, your body is using energy from fat stores to keep you going. So the more intense the cardio, the more calories you're gonna burn. So I know a lot of people who hate cardio, specifically running. And the one thing I often hear people say is, I wanna lose weight, but I hate running. I have good news for you. You can lose weight and not run a day in your life. Now, I was a runner for 10 years, so I'm a little biased towards running. I enjoy it, I love it, but I know that not everybody does. But if you are one of the people that do like running, pro tip, your body will continue to burn calories for a period of time even after your workout is over. This is known as the afterburn effect, or for short, EPOC, which stands for excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. To make this make sense, after your high-intensity workout, your body will not immediately go back to its resting state, and your metabolism will also remain elevated. This is what ultimately causes you to continue burning calories even after your workout is over. If you want to shed off fat with cardio, really focus on aiming for 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. So now let's shift our focus to strength training. Strength training is amazing for building muscle and strength, and this is key to getting toned. Toning is essentially reducing fat and building lean muscle, and this is what makes your body appear more defined. Strength training also increases muscle mass, and muscle is more metabolically active than fat. So the more muscle you have, the more calories you're gonna burn. So now the million-dollar question, should you focus on cardio or just weights, or both? Well, I'm not gonna make it complicated. The answer is both. You need both if you're serious about losing weight, because they complement each other in very unique ways. Cardio helps you burn the calories, and strength training boosts metabolism. Combining the two essentially leads to a more balanced approach for improving weight loss and body composition. To show the importance of why you need both, let's say you just focused on cardio and you completely neglected strength training. So first of all, what will happen is you will lose muscle and you will increase your risk of joint injury and pain. Without strength training, your body will resort to using your muscle tissue for energy, and this is what ultimately causes the loss of muscle. You will become weaker, and if you're older in age, you will be susceptible to falls. Now let's flip the script. Let's say you want to just focus on strength training and you neglect the cardio. This will also lead to several drawbacks. For one, you'll have a much slower metabolic rate. It will lead to muscle imbalances and tightness, and this will decrease your flexibility and your mobility. It will also lead to slower fat burning, which is essential when trying to lose weight. Cardio does what strength training cannot do, and vice versa. Cardio improves your heart's ability to pump blood and increases blood flow, and this is something that strength training alone cannot do. So it's important to understand that you need both if you want to achieve optimal weight loss results. A weekly schedule you can follow if your goal is to lose weight is 3 to 5 days of cardio incorporated with 2 to 3 days of strength training work. So the last thing I'll mention is actually going to be the most important thing when combining strength and cardio. And this is that your diet will either make or break your weight loss journey. You can be in the gym for 5-6 days a week and do everything right, but if your diet is not your main priority, you will never be satisfied with the results. Make sure you focus specifically on eating lean proteins, healthy fats, whole grains, an adequate amount of fruits and vegetables, and drinking plenty of water. With water, it's different for males and females. If you're a woman, you should aim for drinking about 2.7 liters of water, which is also about 91 fluid ounces. And for men, about 101 fluid ounces or 3.7 liters. So foods that you really want to stay away from or consume as little as possible are saturated fats, trans fats, processed foods or anything with any refined sugars. Obviously, once in a while, it is okay to treat yourself. Don't overthink that too much. As long as you're making a habit to fuel your body with good foods, it will take you a very long way. And I can promise you that you will see results. That is all for today's video. I hope you learned something valuable. I am cheering you on in your weight loss journey. As long as you stay consistent, fuel your body properly, and incorporate strength and cardio workouts regularly on a weekly basis, you will slowly begin to see the results that you want. I am here for you, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next video.